Emeritus Senior Minister Goh Chok Tong says it's important for Singaporeans to reflect on the values and contributions of the generation that built Singapore. Mr. Goh spoke to the media after paying his respects to former Deputy Prime Minister and founding chairman of the People's Action Party, Dr. Toh Chin Chye. Mr. Goh says it is crucial for future generations to build on the edifice created by the old guard leaders and secure a better future for Singapore. He also says Dr. Toh never campaigned against the PAP despite his disagreements with then Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew over several government policies.
He was critical of policies, maybe of sometimes policy of self-renewal, but plus other policies as well, but never actively, went out to campaign against the party. Whatever he said, even though they were political comments, were actually meant from his point of view for the good of the country and the party. So I regarded that kind of personality as very valuable contributions for younger people like myself. So we learned a lot from him, and those are the values we hope we can impart to others as we ourselves take a back seat.
Members of Parliament who attended Dr. Toh's wake said more should be done to preserve his legacy so that young Singaporeans can better understand his contributions to nation building.
Residents and grassroots leaders from the former Rochor district, where Dr. Toh Chin Chye served as MP for 29 years, came in droves to pay their last respects.
We all remember him as a person who has left a legacy in our district. Even today, we have a benevolent fund for the poor and needy that is dedicated to him.
For others, Dr. Toh's critical views on government policies when he became a backbencher left a strong imprint on their minds.
One that I could remember quite well was his argument against evicting families who had whose family member had been convicted for throwing litter, killer litter. Dr. Toh thought that we should not punish all other family members because one person had done the damage.
He always had a very critical way of looking at issues, and he never hesitated to put his view across. Right. However unwelcome the views were, he was prepared to speak out, which is important, So his views, I'm sure, helped to shape policies, although he was a backbencher.
His courage of conviction, his fearless attitude, and I think his ability to stand up even to ex-Prime Minister Mr. Lee Kuan Yew is well documented. And I think that's something we should learn from. He's not afraid to stand up for what he believes is right. And I think that's something that is sorely needed in today's society.
However, some are worried that the younger generation may not be aware of Dr. Toh's contributions.
What is sadder to me really is that many of the young people I spoke to don't know much about late Dr. Toh Chin Chye. So I really hope that we can do something so that our young will know him better as a person, his battles, his fights, in order to gain independence for Singapore.
Tomorrow is the final day the public can pay respects to Dr. Toh at his Greenview Crescent home.